Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the Home Weather Office on this Tuesday morning. It is the 24th day of October, 2023. We're just a week away from Halloween. This is the morning briefing coming to you from my home weather office. And as I look out the window, blue sky here. There are a couple of patches of fog here and there, but whatever we have is going to burn off to a really nice day today. Sunshine, not much wind, daytime highs getting into the mid 70s, which is now about average. But we do have some cooler weather coming, and we have some rain and snow that we're going to be adding into the forecast as well for about 36 hours from right now. So let's get to what is happening right now. So the satellite, with the sun coming up so much later right now, it's tough to get good satellite imagery first thing in the morning, at least visible satellite imagery, but with some high clouds going by to the north. And there's a couple of patches of fog that show up here and there, but they're all going to burn off to a really nice day, good air quality day, just a perfect day throughout Northern California. So I mentioned that we do have some rain that we're going to put in the forecast. And one of the keys to getting rain in our area, not only at this time of year, but really any time of year, is what we call precipitable water. How much water is there in the atmosphere? So for that, I love this chart here. So this is a look out at the Pacific Ocean. I know it can be kind of tough to tell what it is we're looking at here, but geographically speaking, this is California right here. Alaska is up here. There's the Aleutians. And so we're looking out here across the Pacific Ocean. And what you're looking at here are these areas highlighted in this purplish color, and certainly the yellow color, are areas of high water content in the atmosphere. Basically, if you just put a column from your backyard and went straight up into the atmosphere, how much water would you collect? So without getting too specific, these are areas where you'd find a lot of water, and these areas where you find the brown color, you'd find very little. So let's back up to what's happening right now and what's going to happen over the next couple of days. So watch this area right in here, this area right here. So even though we're not expecting a lot of rain on Wednesday, you notice that we have this little area coming in right here. And this is what is going to instigate a little bit of rain in our area on Wednesday, basically Wednesday evening. It's not much, but it's something. And then it goes on by. Now, yesterday, we've been talking about, over the last few days, we've been talking about the chance of getting some rain and snow in here on Saturday, especially in the Sierra. Well, the latest models, look at California. This is very, very dry air. So what we have is what we call a little inside slider that goes by, but without much in the way of moisture with it. It appears now as though we will end up staying dry for the weekend, at least according to this model run. And this is also mirrored on the previous runs as well. So maybe we don't get that mountain snow this weekend. It would just be dry and cold. But then going forward from there and out into areas of more uncertainty, watch as we get another surge of moisture here, and this is actually pretty good. And this is Thursday, November 2nd, so 8-9 days from now, that we would see a surge of rain perhaps come our way on the 2nd. But that's, there's too much uncertainty out here, but that's what it would look like on this precipitable water chart, and you can just see the way the moisture moves across the Pacific, and that would actually be a mini atmospheric river sort of thing. So we'll have to just monitor that to see what happens. But yeah, when it comes to rain for us, it's all about whether or not you have precipitable water, especially at this time of year. And this is a key chart that I always look at. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of when we might see some of that rain on Wednesday. And this is the North American model, the morning run of the NAM. This is Wednesday around noontime, late morning. And this is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Some light snow in the Sierra. And notice that right here, this is around 8 o'clock in the evening. There's some rain on the west slope. There'd be some rain in Grass Valley and Placerville. And there may be some rain in Roseville and a couple of drops around Sacramento County. Again, by this model, if you take this model at face value. Also, there is much colder air coming in here, as you can see by the thickness lines shown here. The 540 line is just up to our north, which is usually a good indicator of colder air. And then that little chance of rain goes by, and then we just have some cool, dry weather. So that's what the way the NAM shows it. Let's back up and see what the HRRR shows. So we'll go to the same time frame. And this looks a little bit more aggressive. Similar time, this is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but this model holds together the band of rain across the Sacramento County area, El Dorado County, Placer County, into the all the way across. So this is a little bit more aggressive than the NAM. So because of that, we're going to include the chance of some light rain on Wednesday evening, but we'd be talking about 1/10 of an inch of rain or less. And even with this most aggressive model, let me see if I can find the total precip accumulation. This spits out 0.05 for Sacramento. On the west slope, a couple of tenths, and up in the Sierra, maybe an inch. And then in terms of snow, there would be a little bit of snow, maybe 3 inches or so above 7,000 feet. I don't think we get into chain controls or anything like that, but we could definitely be seeing some snow pictures from the mountains on Wednesday night, Thursday morning. And as far as temperatures go, as that little cold front goes by, we are going to see temperatures drop. So this is the next 5 days. This is today. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Tomorrow on Wednesday, temperatures around 70, upper 60s. Thursday and Friday, low to mid 60s for daytime highs, and maybe slightly warmer on Saturday. A lot of discrepancy about Saturday. But if you again, don't take this at face value, but if you just look at the trend, we are going to see cooler daytime highs, with the average being 76 right now, soon to be 75, then 74 by Halloween. It's down to 72. But you're looking at definitely cooler days with daytime highs in the 60s. And I don't trust this model for overnight lows, but this usually is a little bit too warm. But we will be seeing overnight lows down in the mid 40s. So yeah, the end of this week, think about mornings around 45 and afternoons around 65. That certainly feels a little bit different. So the update here is that we are adding just that little bit of rain to Wednesday evening. It won't be much. Some areas, especially like Tracy, will likely miss it. Even Modesto and Stockton might miss it. Patterson, Newman likely will stay dry. But areas like Roseville, Rockland, Grass Valley, Nevada City, Colfax will likely see some rain, maybe as early as 4 in the afternoon and as late as 8 or 9 in the evening, somewhere in that time frame. Tomorrow we will see some rain. So that's what I've got for you this morning. It is Tuesday, so that means there will be a Facebook live chat tonight at 8 o'clock. And I'll be on TV at 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, and 11. Make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.